The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder, and he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they're led out by the former number 2 overall pick from Oregon in his 7th season now. It's Marcus Mariota.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Marquise Lee deep to return. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And when you start with listing a guy's accomplishments like Matt Ryan's, all these years in the league, near the top of the league in completions and percentage, touchdowns each and every year, has won an MVP, taken his team to the Super Bowl. You're talking about a guy who might be finished, but he still has gas left in the tank. Big right arm, great leader, the face of his franchise.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, he completes this to Russell Gage. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. There's the stiff arm.
7 yards, the pickup there. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And that's a good substantial run there from Mike Davis. And how about his career resurgence? Because he's bounced around a bit in the NFL. From San Francisco to Seattle to Chicago to Carolina. And now here with the Atlanta Falcons. Always dependable, Mike Davis.
counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now it's Ryan. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Now it's Crowder. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the air again, Mariota. Caught, it's Wilson. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A give right side now to Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Play fake, Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Following the interception here, Mariota. They'll go screen here to Hunt. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Mariota. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out. Let's go. 7-7, our score after 1. Now Mariota. touchdown. That's caught. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
From the 44, Mariota. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A first down throw for Mariota. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. It's caught by OBJ. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pardney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Mariota on 1st down. He finds his target, Beckham. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Mariota again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Davis. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
To throw is Ryan.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's Chris Jones now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Mariota.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. It's caught, Beckham, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down, Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. They'll throw again, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw, Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Antoine Woods. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Now Mariota. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Green to bring it back.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. It's player spotlight time, and we focus that spotlight on the quarterback, Matt Ryan. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. It's caught by Davis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. And we have to give credit to them for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now a throw here to his running back. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing is Mariota. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Now Ryan on first down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley.
And that's another Falcons first down, courtesy of a catch there by Calvin Ridley. Now in his 4th season, he's coming off of his best year yet in 2020. 90 catches, close to 1,400 yards receiving. He continues to ascend up the charts as one of the top receivers in the NFL. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
To throw again is Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Davis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Quentin Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And that is incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mariota. This one caught by Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Again, it's Mariota. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Mariota now. Over the middle to Beckham. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
From the red zone now, Mariota. They will find Davis. That's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Antoine Woods able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now it's Crowder. And able to get this out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. On second down now, it's Hunt. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Second down and 4. Ryan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Doesn't necessarily need a touchdown. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 6 yards left on second down. Again, Ryan. This one caught by Lee. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Ryan. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And some room to run now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is Hunt. And a short gain here down to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Another carry now for Gurley. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lee. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that's complete to Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jets, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.